The PTA coach is back again, guys. I just have so much stuff that I would like to talk about to all of you. So, thank you so much for being receptive to everything that I share with you guys here. Definitely, my shorts, my videos, everything I talk about here is very, very important, guys. So, you guys know I don't go into long intros, okay? I know sometimes you watch some YouTube videos and sometimes they might bore you with long intros. I don't do that. I don't sugarcoat a lot of things either. A lot of you that have watched everything I've been talking about, I do not sugarcoat. I tell you that we have to come to our truth, okay? We have to absolutely come to our truth. Now, the truth is, for a lot of us that will be taking this exam, I'm talking about the state board exam, the NPTE-PTA state board exam, the one that is coming up in April, okay? That's the one I'm referring to right now in this video. I know in the future, if you happen to be watching this some other time, the information is still relevant to everything that you're trying to go through. So what is tonight's topic? And sorry guys, I have my laptop over here. I have my TV over here, a bigger size, right? And I will be reading back and forth to convey my thoughts. So guys, please pay close attention because everything I'm about to share with you right now is critical, it's vital, it's imperative, okay? Now, tonight's topic is this. Did you score a 599 or lower on the Npte-pta exam? I repeat, did you score a 599 or lower on the Npte-pta exam? That is the question. Thank you once again for all of you that have joined. It's about 3 of us in here, including myself, but everybody else will get the message. So guys, we have to face reality, okay? I talked about coming to our truth. Think about it. We need a 600 to pass, right? 600 is a pass. Can you imagine scoring a 599? Like you were close to passing, you were on the cusp of passing, and you scored a 599 and a 600 is required to pass? It could happen to some people. It could absolutely happen to some people. And guess what, guys? The person that scores a 599 and the person that scores a 400, they both did not pass, right? I'm not here to fault you. If you're watching right now or whatever the case might be, you know of somebody who did not make the 600 mark, I'm talking to all of us. And before I continue, I've told all of us on this platform, join my workshop. Join my workshop. You guys heard me use the word imperative. It is imperative that you join my workshop. Why do I tell you to do that? I am your coach, the PTA coach, okay? I don't teach, I don't tutor. Now, if you're watching this for the first time, let me explain myself just a little bit. A lot of students, if you've gotten to this point to where you have to take your state board exam, okay? You've been through the process of being taught. You've gone through the teachings of your teacher or your professor or instructor. You've gone through tutoring, right? You've gone through your labs. When I say labs, I mean like practicing your skill comps, okay? Doing everything, doing every single thing, doing your clinical rotations. You've done all that, right? You've done all that. So now you're at the point of taking your state board exam. So all that stuff is behind you. Our teachers have done everything necessary that they can to prepare us for this. So it is on our backs. It is on your back. It's on my back. We have to make it. And that's where I step in as the coach. That's why I say I don't teach, I don't tutor. When you come into my workshops, we stand on business. What I'm trying to do for all of you is to get you to the other side, to hop over that bridge. And the other side is to get your license. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. That's why I tell all of us we have to come to our truth. We don't have that much time, guys. I drop a lot of numbers. I'm about to drop another number. I know you probably watched the other video. Maybe you have not. I'm going to drop another number. What's this number right here? Who can tell me what this number is all about? 6. This number represents the lifetime attempts that we have on this state board exam. Guys, anything I say on this channel, I want you to go verify. And if I make a mistake, say, hey, coach, you made an error. You said this is supposed to be this. And I will come to my truth. I will make the correction. Let me flip my camera, guys, and show you guys something straight from the FSBPT. Just give me 1 second. Let me show you guys something here, okay? And Let me flip my camera, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me flip this camera and you guys will all read this together, okay? We'll all read this together. Here we go. Okay, do you guys see that? Okay, I'm gonna read from this again, right over there, right down there, okay? It says right there, FSBPT has established a lifetime limit of 6 attempts of the National Physical Therapy Examination for PTAs, okay? 6 times in their lifetime. That's all. That's it. So if you scored a 599 or lower, okay, this pertains to all of us that have scored that score, because that means that we have to take the exam again. And I don't know where you guys stand, if you've taken it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, but once you've taken it, okay, you only have 5 more chances. That's if you've never taken it at all. But some of us took this exam like 3 times, and we only have 3 shots left to get this, okay? Now, look down here, guys. Look down here. I just have to read this again. I didn't read this part in my last live that I did an hour ago. Candidates can take the exam a maximum of 3 times in any 12-month period. You can only take it 3 times. You see that? So, for example, we only have 4 chances throughout the year to take it, right? We have what? January, we have April, we have July, and we have October. 4 chances. You can only take it 3 times in a year. And I think I know why that's the case. If you've taken it 3 times in a year and have not passed, I feel like the state board is saying they want you, they feel like you need more time to study and do some remedial work and come up to par. Look at this other part right here, guys. Look at that right there. There is a low score limit policy. Candidates who receive 2 very low scores, defined as scale scores of 400 or below on the exam, will not be allowed to test again. Let's read that one more time, guys. There is a low score limit policy. Candidates who receive 2 very low scores, defined as scale scores of 400 or below on the exam, will not be allowed to test again. What more can I say about this, guys? What more can I say about this? Let me just adjust my camera, guys. 1 second. What more can I say? I've told you guys a lot. I know I wave this book all the time. And whatever book you're using, okay? We cannot walk into that exam hall and skate through this. It does not work that way. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would not like for any of us to experience this, that you scored a 599. That's a nail biter. That's an absolute nail biter. You were this close to passing. Now you have to go take it again. Now you have to pay that fee again. You also have to pay, for me, guys, when I took the exam at the Prometric Center, I actually had to pay a separate fee for the Prometric Center. And these exams are not cheap. They're not. They're not. So, guys, I'm only telling you guys this out of compassion. That you scored a 599 is not the end of the world, but it's also important, guys, because if you keep scoring below a 600, that's limiting your chances, right? I wanted to show you guys something else if I can find this right here. Just give me 1 second. Let's read this part, right, guys. This comes straight from fsbpt.org. Let's read this part right here. 1 second. Let me flip my camera. Okay? We're still on the site, guys. Look at that. Look at that over there. Look where my finger is. It says here, let's flip this way. It says here, based on evidence we have from test scores since 2008, candidates who have failed the NPTE twice or more are unlikely to pass on any subsequent attempt. Look at that. It says there, our evidence suggests that those who do pass have participated in substantial remediation and physical therapy education. Guys, this is coming straight from their site. This is coming straight from their site. Look at those keywords over there. You will need substantial remediation, substantial remediation, and physical therapy education. You guys get that? You guys get all that? Okay? So think about it. Everything that I talk to you guys on my channel, as far as like what we need to do to get to the other side, to cross that bridge, don't you see that it's just there? It's staring right in front of us. You will need substantial remediation. A lot of you think, oh, I just scored a 599. Oh, okay. Yeah, my wish and hope is for all of us to pass this. Right? For those of you that scored lower than 599, let's say you scored a 500 or you scored a 400. That's high risk. If you scored a 400, guys, you're going to need 200 points just to pass. And I've told a lot of us on this channel, whether you scored a 599 or a 400 or whatever the case might be, we don't have enough time. April the 1st and the 2nd is technically 5 weeks from now. About 5 weeks, right? So we have 5 weeks to the exam date to take the exam, but we don't have 5 weeks to prepare. That's why I keep telling all of us to join the workshop. Join my workshop. If you calculate the amount of hours that you actually spend reviewing, because right now we're talking about reviewing, right? You're not studying, you're reviewing for the April exam. Calculate how much time you spend per day doing that, okay? And then calculate daily. That's the actual amount of time that you have till the exam. Let's not get complacent, guys. Let's not get complacent about anything. Let's not feel like, oh yeah, it's 5 weeks, so today I'm just gonna browse over these chapters, you know. I'll browse over it for maybe 15 minutes and then I gotta go do some other things, you know. No, it doesn't work. I'm telling you guys this out of compassion, out of experience too. This is a guy that has gone to the exam. I took the exam. I sat there and answered 180 hot questions in 4 hours. 180 hot questions. Now, out of the 180, 40 don't count, right? But we don't know what 40 don't count. So we are, and I will recommend all of you strongly to answer all the questions. Answer all the questions. You're going to walk in there and see a question and be like, oh my gosh, the PTA coach told me this. He told me I need to be prepared. He told me I don't really have enough time like I think I do. He pointed out a lot of things from the actual fsbpt.org site. He gave me all these tips. If only I had signed up for his workshop. So guys, if you're repeating the exam, if you're taking it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, we can't keep doing the same thing and expect different results. We can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. We have to change our mindset. We have to figure out a lot of things quickly. I told you guys earlier, I don't teach and tutor. I don't do that because you've been through that in school. All that is behind you. You come into my workshop, we stand on business. I tell you guys and show you how to go about this to win. All I want all of us to do is win, guys. That's all. That's it. Whether you scored 400, 599, 550, 588, whatever the case might be, I want all of us to come in and win. So if you're not taking your practice exams at this time, I don't know what else to tell you. There's 5 main areas that this exam is going to cover. Musculoskeletal, cardiovascular, okay, neuromuscular, other systems, and non-systems. In your cardiovascular, you're also going to have pulmonary, right? The lungs, because the lungs and the heart work together. You're going to have 5 major areas. It's almost impossible to pass this exam if you don't hammer musculoskeletal, okay, neuromuscular, and cardiovascular, which also has pulmonary. Those three main areas are heavy. Let me show you guys something in this book real quick, and then we'll round up, okay? Guys, this is serious business. Whoever tells you it's not, I don't know, okay? Because I can't imagine myself spending 2 years. A lot of you spent 2 years in school. My program was 19 months, okay? My program, 19 months. Let me show you guys something here. I want to show you guys this chart. I showed it to you guys in the other, when I went live earlier. And so I wanted to show you guys that again. So let's take a look at some of these things right here in this book, okay? The one I wanted to show you guys is the one that has everything all in there. So let's go to this one right here. And yeah, here it is, okay? Here's an example. It might not be this exact number, right? It might not be this exact number, guys. I don't write the exam. I don't know what they would do. But this gives you a range of like the number of questions you might encounter. Let me just tell you guys real quick. I know you have this information, but just for emphasis. Musculoskeletal, you get anywhere from 36 to 41 questions, right? Give or take. Neuromuscular and nervous system, anywhere from 28 to 34 questions. Other systems, anywhere from 18 to 38 questions. Non-systems, anywhere from 25 to 33 questions. So you can see that the first three sections is pretty much half of the exam. The first three sections is pretty much half of the exam. So we cannot, it's almost impossible to pass without getting those three main areas. Everything is important, but those three main areas are very, very important. Very important. Okay? So I just wanted to share this with all of us, just to tell you that I can come on here and just, a lot of people tell me they like my voice because I sound calm, I'm a cool dude. Yeah, I'm a nice guy, and I might as well be reading bedtime stories. But no, now is not the time for any bedtime stories. Not right now. We need to wake up. We need to stand tall and know that we're standing on business, guys. And one thing you will notice, and this has been my experience on the exam, is that some questions will come at you like, okay, basic fundamental. Okay, yeah, I know where this is. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Some questions are going to come at you like advanced. So there's going to be basic, intermediate, and advanced. So I feel like this whole exam is testing a couple of things, right? It's testing, okay, is this person going to be a safe physical therapist assistant? Does this person understand their roles and responsibilities? Does this person understand pathologies? Does this person understand interventions? It's testing for all that. Also, this exam, guys, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it tested everything inside of me. It tested my faith. It tested my perseverance. It tested my willpower. It took everything from me to go out there and do this. It did. Okay? So I just wanted to share this with all of us and remind all of us that we have to come to our truth. When you take that practice exam, it gives you a score. Don't be in denial. Those practice exams do not lie. They don't. You can't be scoring 80 or 80%, which, well, come back, 70% or 78% or whatever the case might be, and then all of a sudden in the state boards, you score 400 or a 599. How is that? I don't know. For me, I took a minimum of 3 practice exams, okay? 3 practice exams. So we have to do it. We have to do it. We have to do it, guys, absolutely. Because I can imagine being in your shoes. Let's read this again and then we have to go. Let's read this one more time and we have to go. Let me flip the camera and show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's go back to this, okay? It says right there, right over there, guys. This is coming from the FSBPT, right there. It says they have established a lifetime limit of 6 attempts for the National Physical Therapy Examination for PTAs. This policy applies to each exam level, meaning a candidate can take the NPTE PTA exam up to 6 times in their lifetime. Okay, this is serious. Look at that also. I just read this to you guys earlier. Candidates can take the exam a maximum of 3 times in any 12-month period. Look at number 2, guys. Look right over there. There is a low score limit policy. Candidates who receive 2 very low scores, defined as scale scores of 400 or below on the exam, will not be allowed to test again. I don't wish that on anybody. I do not wish that on anybody, because I know a lot of you, like myself, you spent time in your home, you spent time in your room, you went to the library, you downloaded apps, you did your studying, you did everything within your willpower, and it just was not good enough. And now you're asking yourself, now what? Now what? Okay, this is what I want. I've gone for 2 years. I've gone for 19 months for this. Now what is next? We have to get it. What's next is to come to the workshop. That's it. I don't know what else you guys are saying. I don't know. So I just wanted to share that with all of us, guys, and also use as much as you can as far as like ebook, physical books, apps, anything you can. I'm not really, I know it comes across like I'm advertising this book. Not really. It's just, this is one of the books that I use a lot. And I also use this app right here. It's PTA 365. It has a question of the day. And it says it right there. Seriously, this study app is free. So any resources that you guys use out there, use it to succeed. If you have any questions, you want to join the workshop, you can reach out to me at akaluso40@gmail.com. That's AKALUSO, the number 40@gmail.com. Reach out to me if you have friends in your class who are in the same program and you're getting ready to take your state board and you need some guidance. I'm here to help you to see that you succeed. Okay? That is my joy, that all of us on this platform succeed. Now, last thing I'm going to say is this. I tell you I'm your coach for a lot of reasons, okay? Number one, I take a holistic approach. It's not just coming in and talking to you about cardiovascular and all that stuff. You can read that for yourself, right? It's you and everything about what you're trying to accomplish, okay? So, for example, a lot of you are thinking about going into the world of PTA school. You want to become a PTA, but you're not quite sure. You need guidance. I'm here for that. A lot of you are in school right now, and you're going through a lot, right? Because you're learning so many things. I talked about those 5 major things. You're learning all those things in a short period of time. You're taking exams, you're taking quizzes, you're taking tests, you're doing skill comps, you're getting ready for clinicals, a lot of things. And then you have students who have successfully graduated, okay? And now we need to take the state board exam, which I call the championship game, right? This is why we went to school. Everything boils down to take the PTA exam, and you need some coaching. And that's why I'm your coach. And also, as far as a lot of you wondering, like, okay, well, you say you're the PTA coach, but you only have 51 subscribers. Yes, that is true, because this channel is new. But I've been a PTA since 2016, okay? That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. Now, a lot of you might watch that video and be like, well, you've been a PTA since 2016, but you just took your state board and you're just sharing this video. Yes, everything is correct. When you come into the workshop, there's a backstory to everything, right? So I explained to you guys everything, and everything makes perfect sense. Now, my educational background is this. I have an associate's degree in physical therapy. I am a licensed physical therapist assistant in the state of Texas. That's number one. I also have a bachelor's degree in business finance from the University of Houston. Thirdly, I also have a master's degree from Keller Graduate School. I have a master's degree in health services, okay? Keller Graduate School is under the umbrella of DeVry University. So that is my educational background. With everything else that I've shared with you, I am your PTA coach. All right, so I appreciate everything, guys. Don't forget to hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. I'll continue to share more and more and more information with a lot of us. But please go out there and become successful and be inspired all the time, okay? And know fully in your heart, hold your head high and know that all these things are possible, but it all depends on how you go about it. Now, on my channel, I always tell you guys this: you have to go out there and fight. And when we fight, we experience victory. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Bye bye.